Goodness. Hello, everyone. Glad to hear, see you all this wonderful, marvelous evening. That's right. This is Duke the Man. That's right. By the way, does anybody mind if I change my name from Landry to the Man? Just wondering. Yeah, maybe y'all could send me a little message down here at the bottom and let me know if Duke the Man is better because it doesn't take much to change your name these days. And I was just thinking, that Duke Landry sounds kind of blah. I like Duke the Man. So hey, Vanessa McCready, how you doing? But I came on tonight because number one, the first time I felt halfway decent in weeks, and I'll give you a little update on that. But um, something that just kind of hit the airwaves this evening is that the WWE, the World Wrestling Entertainment uh, Company, has been sold to Saudi Arabian to a Saudi Arabian entertainment company, which kind of explains what they were doing over there twice a year for the last 3-4 years. Is they were um, basically showing off the World Wrestling Entertainment Company and was showing what they could do, how entertaining they were, what they did, why they did what they did. Hey, Momo. But the thing that gets me is when the WWE Wrestling Company. Oh, she's asleep. um, but I'm sure I will tell her that you sent your love to her because she always cracks a big smile when she hears that Momo said that. I think she likes you more than she does me. But when they did that, man, they set wrestling back 20, 30 years, maybe even more, maybe even 40 years. They set that entertainment company back a long way. Because, I mean, the Saudi Arabians are fantastic people. But when you're talking about business, everything they appear to do has definitely appears to me, and I could be completely wrong. And if I am, just let me know down in the comment section. Um, could be uh, highly detrimental to the LGBT community. Could be detrimental if you showed any type of alignment with or supporting the LGBT community, you may be out of a job. Second thing would be um, the women's division, women's wrestling division could be done, could be over. I mean, there could not be a women's wrestling division anymore, period. Because the women who dress like they do when they're wrestling, some are in outfits uh, that are definitely what you would call uh, more inclined to athleticism, and that's a nice way of saying skimpy. More athletically inclined to athleticism, to some that are just flat out, oh, yeah, I know I'm good looking, so here, you want to see my butt? Oh, want to see most of my boobies? Yeah. Oh, How deeply can you see between my legs when I'm laying on the mat and they're wide open? I don't know. But with the Saudi Arabian company, that's not gonna happen. Most of the ladies, when they go over to Saudi for a match that they've had in the past, have been wearing skin tight pants and shirts, and the only thing you can see is their part of their neck and their face. Just wearing a skinny costume the wrestling women do, so I skimpy costume when I'm at Notting Hill Carnival. Well, Vanessa, you go, girl. But yeah, the religion takes a takes the forefront with anything they say, anything they do, any type of business move they make. Uh, their religion, and I'm not saying it's bad. I would not do that because that would be called being judgmental. Okay, and maybe you're saying, "Well, Duke, this is judgmental." In a way, yes, I would say it probably is. But when you're talking about the support that the ladies have had, that the divisions of women wrestling has taken huge steps forward, where women are starting to be paid more like the guys, where women are starting to have significant, meaningful matches. Yes, then that's when it gets to be a lot. And so now with the women who have struggled and fought so hard to get equal recognition, you left yours 3 days ago. Mama, what'd you leave? Um, because in America things are a lot different than they are in Saudi. Now, good or bad, because that's probably some good and I don't know, and I would think a lot of bad, but that's just me. And again, I'm nobody. So, whatever you think, whatever you want to think, that's your business, and I ain't got no problem with you one way or the other. But to have that, um, that sets the women's workforce in the WWE back a decade or more. You left the Jehovah's Witness religion finally? Oh, Mama, I'm sorry to hear that. Why did you leave them? Some of the nicest people I've ever met are those that are with the Jehovah's Witness. Some very hardworking people. I'm not saying anything about what they believe or don't believe. I'm just saying the people I've known in the Jehovah's Witness have definitely been uh, really nice. But stopped going a few years ago, but I resigned. Okay, well, you go find you. Because I would tend to think that's what you're doing. You're trying to find you. You're trying to find your spot. The stress, okay, yeah, I understand. I do understand, Momo. So are you just kicking back for a little while, trying to see where you're at mentally in this, or have you found another thing that you want to go to and try, or is this has this been building for a long time? It kind of sounds like it has been building for a while. But Momo, I wish nothing but the best for you. And so that's what I'm kind of wondering. It's not an easy religion. Okay. Is what effect this has on other wrestling companies. You know, uh, you're staying with the Jewish side. Okay. Okay. Nothing wrong with that either, Momo. Nothing at all. Um, how does this stand for some of the other companies? Because that if it's the men's division, that they're going to go way heavy on the men's division now. And the sad thing is there may not even be a ladies division in the WWE anymore. And that's kind of hard to process for me. I don't know why, but I felt that they were really doing good things over there for the ladies. And now all of a sudden, if you're a ladies wrestler in the WWE, you've got to step back and look because you may be out of a job, unless you go to other places. I think one of the best places to go would be AEW, that are trying to develop uh, their women's wrestling division. And I think that basically you can have just about anybody you want, I would tend to believe. I mean, we'll see more, probably Friday, find out what all of this means, or what the outcome is so far, or what they're going to tell you. I certainly did not. Oh, your mom was sick in the hospital, but she's at home now, better, getting better. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Vanessa. Really, because having a parent sick in the hospital is not a good thing. That's a lot of stress, also. That's a huge amount of stress. Mine was quiet, which is nice because 2021 Christmas was hard. Yeah, Mama, I would say for me that my Christmas was tough, but at the same time, we had a great Christmas. I mean, I kept wanting to go to bed, but I didn't want to go to bed because I didn't want it to end. You know, that's how good it was. That's how good this last Christmas was. 2022 Christmas is one I think I'm going to remember for a while. It was quiet, but we were there here together as a family here at the house, and our family was here, and we just enjoyed each other's company. It was really good. It was really good. We were laughing and we were joking, and yeah, it was good. It was real good. You know, because yeah, 2021 was kind of hard. Even with all everything going on, it was still. Yeah, yes, Momo. Hey Nubs, what's up, man? How's it going? Just talking about the latest and greatest out on the internet about the WWE actually selling to a Saudi Arabian entertainment company and what that can mean for everybody. I mean, I mean, whether you like wrestling or you don't like wrestling, and I know plenty of people who don't like it at all. But my mom nearly came close to death. She had a cold virus in her bloodstream illness. Oh, wow. Yeah, Mama, some Christmases can be full of drama. That's the truth. Yeah, Vanessa, that's not good at all. Yeah, that I'm sure that was very stressful. Very stressful. Yes, and that's just it. It does have implications for everyone. So when you're taking a Arab Arabian entertainment company and then you're turning it loose in front of American wrestling fans, then, if you've ever shown, like I've already said, but if you've ever shown some type of allegiance or support for the LGBT community, you may not have a job. If you're a part of the women's wrestling division, you may not have a job, you know? So it's pretty amazing that the implications of that spread way across everything. The other wrestling companies that have been struggling now got a shot at getting some really quality talent. If you're part of the AEW Ring of Honor uh, divisions, uh, you've got plenty of talent now that you can pretty much take your pick from. You know, can they afford, what the WWE pays? Probably not. But can they get close enough to tell everybody, look, I'm not selling it. And you ain't going anywhere. So if you come over here, hey, you're at home. Yeah, yeah. Free market economy is fantastic. But at the same time, there's a lot of people. Okay, what's that guy's name? Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn is Syrian. Well, the Saudi Arabians don't like people from Syria. What's that do for Sammy? That's not good for Sami Zayn. We all know that the emperor said, "Give them circus and cake." Yep. Yep. And that could be the case. It could not change at all. They could say, "You're in America, so y'all do what y'all do. We just want the checks." And if it goes like that, that could be fine, and that could have a lot of people go, "Oh, okay, we got our wrestling. Nothing's changed. Only behind the scenes." And of course, who the CEO is, who the CFO is, probably the most important is the person in creative, because the person in creative designs all the stories for all the wrestlers to go out and enact or interact in, and is what we see. My mom told me she was a teenager. She went to the convenience store to get a soda. She didn't have enough to get one, and a wrestler paid for her soda. That's cool. That's cool, Momo. Yeah, there's some really good people. There are some really good people that are in wrestling. 2022 is not a good year for me, but Lisa went out New Year's Eve to celebrate my birthday. That's cool. New Year's Eve. That's right. Wasn't New Year's Eve your birthday? Man, my son just had his birthday. She never told you who it was. But anyway, that's just something that came up, and it was just like, wow. Because Stephanie McMahon resigned as CEO, and so because they could never deal with the fact that a woman was in charge. Mr. T, how are you, man? 22 was one nasty year, I'm sorry to say. No, trust me, it's been a nasty year. Finding out last year at the end of July that I had this cancer is kind of just pretty much just destroyed my life. Completely destroyed my life. My birthday was 40 plus year ago. How are you guys talking? So early in life. I don't know about early in life. Yeah, that's just the truth. Truth it has destroyed my life. And I'm trying to get it back, but it's going a lot slower than it did coming in, I believe. Lot slower than what it did coming in. You know, Tuesdays I go for blood tests. Thursdays I go for treatment. Some days it's Tuesdays I go for blood tests. Wednesdays I go to the pain guy. And Thursdays I go for treatment. And then I also talk to my doctor before that. So sometimes it's Tuesday, Thursday, and sometimes it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But the biggest thing is it's got me rocked. I don't have the energy. Um, I'm barely able to walk. So when you got that going on with you, I mean, you got to go to the grocery store. What do? You grab your keys, you grab your wallet, you check and make sure you got the money. Uh, you go out the front door of your house. You go and get in your car. You drive down to find a parking spot. You find one that's about halfway in between. You go, oh well, it looked like I'm walking today, and you walk all the way up to the front. You get your cart and you push it in. Uh, Sorry guys, I can't do any of that. Cancer will whoop your ass if you let it at last. At least that's my experience for what I think was cancer. No, my birthday was the 29th of December. Okay, okay. Went out on the 31st of December, New Year's Eve, celebrate with her birthday. Okay, I knew it was close around there, Vanessa. I knew it was close around there. I was like, the 31st? But okay. So, definitely have a few things here for you tonight. It's not going to be long. Not going to be long at all. But I just wanted to in August, I had migraines that can cause a stroke, and the stupid owner that gave me my original migraine meds gave me the worst of them all. They are more likely to cause a stroke. Well, that sucks, Momo. You need to file a complaint with the hospital and let them know what the stupid neurologist did, because that ain't good. He's giving you pills to help you through your migraines, and most of the time what it does is it makes you have a stroke. Yeah, no, that don't work. Somebody needs to get that guy out of here, because there are so many new medications. There are so many new things that they do for migraines nowadays that you ain't got any business giving somebody pills that can screw you up more than anybody else. And migraines, you should look at MSM. Well worth the time to read up on it. Could alleviate a lot. Yeah, yeah. There's so many new medications and stuff since migraines became a thing. You know that it's unreal. It's unreal. Just like cancer. Back in 1996, 96, if you had what I've been diagnosed with, it was a death sentence. Get your stuff in order, make sure your will's all up to date, everything like this. Uh, and um, and we'll keep you out of pain as long as we can. That was what I have. Not now. Not now. They can extend your life period, your life by 5, 10, 15, 20 years. Once they get it to go into into God, I can't even think of the name now. That's another thing. Sometimes my mind works and sometimes it don't. You know, um, but nowadays you got a great chance at living a long time. It worked. I feel great, and the spots are gone. Well, cool, Nubs. You can just email me. Go down to my about page, look down for my email, uh, and email me and let me know what works for multiple myeloma. Okay, I'd be willing to check it out. Definitely willing to check it out. T, are you still here? T, are you still here? I guess he left. The good Mr. T knows me. I'm thinking just about everybody's trying to figure out which one is the good Mr. T. Because the last 4 or 5 days, it's been, oh goodness, it's been the shit show of all shit shows. You know, I can't say that I'm not worried about him because I am. Of course, I'm worried about him. You know, he's my friend, but right now he's not acting like anything or anybody that I want to know. You know, so take a step back and let Mr. T figure out who he is, figure out what's going on, figure out why when he gets so many people who are chilling with him, who were laughing with him, who were having good times with him, why all of a sudden he just goes south. Let's call it that. He goes south, you know. And T, I got, I still just wonder and care about you, because if it's stress, there's something you can do for that. Oh, did they figure out your pain medication? Oh, yeah, my pain medication's the same. I'm just taking 15 milligram uh, hydrocodones, and I take two every 6 hours. And if I'm feeling it again, I take it every 5 hours. So I just make sure it's not something I go, oh, 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 when can I take another one? When can I take another one? You know, uh, I ain't doing that. And if I do, I just refuse to take anything. If I was going to do that, I'd just stop taking them and, give myself a while to figure out that that's not what my life is. Momo, you're the only person I know who would tell me to be careful with constipation. Oh my goodness, I can't believe. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, the stuff I have for you tonight is something that I want you to see. here. Yes, no, yeah, Nubs. I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that. Trust me. With the added new treatment that I'm getting, the new treatment that I'm getting, it's that's not a problem because I got it, and then I came home, and within an hour and a half, that's not what I had. I just tell you, that's not what I had. Oh my goodness. Let me just tell you, okay, so we can end it. Uh, I was without my toilet for 2 days. Okay. I mean, I couldn't flush, if you understand what I'm saying. So, do I eat broccoli? No, man, I don't eat no vegetables. No, I don't eat vegetables. Sauerkraut, I don't even know what that is, Nubs. Nubs, you got to give me a shot here, man. I don't know about all these vegetables. I don't do vegetables. I don't eat vegetables. I take vitamins. I take one aspirin a day. Uh, that's what I do. I do exactly what my doctor says because I have worked myself all the way down from some very high numbers down to about almost getting back to a normal range on all my stuff before the stuff I was taking quit working. Well, I'll have to look into that, but man, I don't like vegetables at all. You don't follow people that practice the same stuff over and over and don't master it, such as a doctor. Momo, sour crow. What did you do to the poor bird? Sour crowd. Oh, goodness. You guys are too much. Way too much. Oh, my goodness. So, let me see if I can find it here. I'm going to find it. I'm going to find it. I'm going to find it. All right. Today was watching some documentary film on trying to prove or disprove nubs. Yeah, they do. Okay, to prove or disprove the 1969 Gimlin film uh, of Bigfoot. And so in this documentary, they were talking about through muscle, skeleture, movement, and everything, and trying to see if there was any way, shape, taste, or form that they could get a human being to walk like in the Patterson Gimlin. There you go, Patterson Gimlin film in 1969 of Bigfoot. You know, the one where they're walking across that empty riverbed and you see this thing and it's like, oh, what the hell is that? It's huge. you know, they're looking at it and they're trying to show that if a human being can, well, then it could be somebody in a in a in a fake suit. But if they cannot, then maybe there is something to this Patterson Gimlin film, because if a human being can't walk like that, well, it's nobody in a huge hairy suit. So they did. You walk like an Egyptian, but only when the song comes on. That's good. Nubs, you're a comedian. 300,000 out of work, and you want to be one? Go right ahead. But and so they were trying to. They took an athlete about the size of a tight end in the NFL, about 6'4", about 250, and tried to get him to be able to walk like somebody in a huge hairy suit uh, across the river. And so they tried to get him using the same the same motions, the same body angles, the same everything. Okay, and he couldn't do it. They couldn't find anybody that could walk like that Bigfoot going across that empty riverbed in the Patterson Gimlin film. So, got a couple things here I just want you to take a look at, and then when we come back, you can tell me what you think about it. Okay? Okay, let's take a look. Here we go. The bizarre face.
In this capture, we see a bizarre face look at the camera from behind some tree branches. It's a still shot from a 2017 documentary known as Discovering Bigfoot. The image is of rare clarity, revealing some of the face's wrinkles and other details. Also, notice the width of the nose. And in the enhanced or brightened version of the image, we can see the whites in its eyes. What are your thoughts? Let me know. And finally, the capture that you have all been waiting for. These unknown eyes peering into a forest cam. The eyes have a sinister appearance to them, making them all the more strange. Evil or not, I would not want to stick around and find out for myself. Assuming the image is an authentic one, what do you personally think?
Okay, and here's the other one. This is the best trail cam photo of a Bigfoot I have seen yet. So now, when you think about the 69 Patterson Gimlin film, now think about this. Do you see this? This is a trail camera. And look, the head, the eyebrows, the nose, the mouth, the lips, the chin. Look at that big ass shoulder. Now just think about that. A 4.5 foot tall silverback gorilla has the strength of 8 to 10 human being men. How much stronger do you think that is? Look at that. That's a Bigfoot. And when you think about it and you look at it, there's a little butt cheek down here, as we saw. There was a little Bigfoot butt cheek. Okay. But seriously, though, as you're looking at it, think how strong that is. It's undeniable. If that thing got a hold of you, it would rip you in half. Because if you're 4.5 feet tall, which is about here, and you're stronger than 8 to 10 human beings, how much stronger would you be with that big? You're probably stronger than 20 grown men. Think about that. 20 grown men. 20. That's scary. If you ever made this thing mad, it'd be kicking your ass. What's up, Eric? What'd you think about that? Momo, what'd you think about that? You got to see a face and you got to see an actual side of a body. And the actual side of a body of Bigfoot. How much more real can you get? Look, that face shot, I don't know about you, but I don't know many people that could recreate that. There's maybe, what? Probably 100, 300 people in the world that could manufacture a mask or a makeup job that realistic. I mean, come on, man. That's real. Okay. Or the other one, the side shot, that's from a trail camera. That's out in the middle of the dadgum woods in the middle of nowhere. And you got him. You know, you're always going to get them eventually. If you set up a trail cam out in the right place at the right time, you'll get one. And it looks like they got one. You know, Nubs, I don't know. Uh, uh, I got a piece of advice from a Los Angeles police officer. He said, "Look," he said, let me explain to you honestly, okay?" He said, "Take this for what it's worth." He said, "But he said the world, he said the states are going absolutely nuts." He said, "If you have a problem in your neighborhood, in your area where you're at, and you think you need a police response," he said, "let me tell you something. Nobody's coming." He said, "I mean nobody, because why would anybody working in a police department put their ass on the line for you? They've got kids. They've got a house payment. They've got a wife. Why would they put their ass on the line for somebody they don't even know?" He said, "You get something goes down, ain't nobody coming. The only person responsible for your defense, your self-defense, is you." So yeah, I believe that, Nubs. I believe that. So if you're all going to, and he said this, he said, if you're in a state that has, if you're in a state that has a concealed carry policy, that you can get a license to concealed carry, he said, look, he said, do it. He said, don't ask me any questions. He said, but if you can get a concealed carry permit, he said, get it. Carry. He said, take care of yourself. He said, because ain't nobody going to do it other than you. Okay, now that put shivers down my spine. Okay, but then all you have to do, go to your local newspaper online and go look at it and see what you see. Kind of hard to disagree with him. Naked man came up and ate out of your feeder once. Oh God, Eric. Oh, that's messed up, man. I don't ever call police unless it's to clean up, right? I don't trust police officers, nor do trust many others in positions of alleged power. You know, Nubs, again, I'm with you on that, man. I don't know who police officers are, and they don't know who I am. Kind of hard to say. You'd give your life up for me, and you don't even know me. Well, maybe it was like that 20, 30 years ago, but I'm sorry, that ain't the way it is now. Walking around with as many knives as I have gives me a great opportunity to get a couple of those guns without too much problem. You know, I'm just saying, that is what I'm getting from a police officer. You heard anything to not do it? Because when you're looking at these two here, I don't blame them either. I don't blame Bigfoot 1 minute for not wanting anything to do with us. Because yeah, look at those little people. Them little human beings are crazy. Yeah. Yeah. That's the truth. Them little human beings are crazy. Yeah, they are. Just saying. Nub's good. Yeah. Yeah. It's very hard to man, you've got to watch your own sex, dude. Because if you don't, who are you going to get to watch your sex for you? Because I tell you what, if you got somebody watching your sex, who's watching theirs? I mean, it's just honest. I mean, that's just the way it is. They're watching their sex, so you need to be watching yours. Found a dead guy once. He was poaching and had a heart attack. Wow. Poaching and had a heart attack. Man, let's go ahead. Let's get off the paranormal here for a minute. Back for all of the minute, because I'm not going to be able to stay on here much longer. But I'm telling you, people, it's freaking crazy out there. You know, the biggest thing about it, my wife, this past Christmas, I said, you're going to go in to Wally World and get something? She said, hell no. I said, dear, because she doesn't ever say bad words. And she said, I'm not going in there. She said, there's people in there looking to pick on people. There's people in there looking for you to turn around and grab your purse and run out the door. She said, there ain't no place safe. All you got to do is drive up in a parking lot with a decent looking, clean car. And they're spotting you, especially by yourself. She said, no. She said, if I do any type of shopping whatsoever, it's going to be on Amazon and it's going to be send it to my house. It's like, whoa. I said, dear, are you talking like that? She said, you're stupid if you don't. She said, you're going to go out there with a credit card ready to go or a debit card ready to go. And you're going to let them take it? I said, because all you got to do is forget for 1 minute. She said, and then they got you. Well, Nubs, there I disagree with you because we do celebrate the holidays. Christmas is the one that I really celebrate. I celebrate that one. as Jesus' birthday, even though we know it may be a little different than that now. But still, that's the day that's been chosen. That's the day the Catholics do it. And so that's the way, because I started out that way. So that's the way we do it. If you're going to have one day, you might as well go with the one that everybody does. So you have the least amount of BS going on. You have one day you can walk outside, and just like this past Christmas, walked outside and I could feel the peace. And that's a glorious feeling. That is a glorious feeling of walking outside and just feeling the calm. Even the animals don't make much noise on Christmas. Everything is at peace. And that's a glorious way. If you're going to walk outside, that's a glorious way to feel something. But it's getting absolutely nuts out there. People looking for any chance, any way. People who aren't even really criminals, aren't thieves. They're just looking for an opportunity. And that's their word on television these days. Support your opportunities and call now. Or if you're looking for a job, we've got the best job you'll ever have in your life, and you'll be so happy you'll say, I wished I'd had it sooner. Take advantage of this opportunity. Call now. It's all about called opportunity. So if you see somebody in there looking, some woman or some guy looking through their wallet or looking in their purse and everything like that, uh, that's your opportunity. Boom. And if they get away with it, they'll probably try it again. A job is just a status. It means just over broke. True, Nubs. That's what it seems to be. It seems to be jobs seem today to be um, kind of a status symbol. Well, I've got a job. Really? Yeah, and I work 50 hours a week. Really? Oh, yes, yes, and I make good money. Okay, well, today it's all about making good money. So, how'd you make good money? Oh, I just came along this opportunity and I took advantage of it. You know, I mean, that's what I think. You know, what do you guys think? Momo, do you think that that's correct? You exchange something that has value, time, for something that does not have value, currency. Boy, that's the truth. Mental State Gaming. Hey, hey, hey. What's going on, bro? Hawk, it's always good to see you. I'm so sorry I haven't been by lately. But, brother, I've been struggling. I've been struggling just to stay alive right now. So I'm very sorry. Please forgive me for not coming by. I used to all the time, man, but this section of the highway has been rough and rumble. If you have your own business, then you is invest in yourself. True. And Nubs, the more I have seen it, there are so many ways to have your own business. It really is. It doesn't take a whole lot. I mean, even like, I'm working on it, Hawks. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you, sir. That's nice of you to say. Well, now, Vanessa, I'm like you now. Now I've got a disability, but I called up Morgan and Morgan, who told me that it'll be another 6 months before I get mine. Yeah, Hawk, I'm gonna survive, man. They got to come up with something more than this. They're going to try to take me out. But I'm just saying, man, it ain't easy. Brother, this ain't easy. This has become tough. I don't know, Mama. The cost of everything is so high, and sometimes you can't break even. That's the truth. That's the truth. I mean, when a dozen eggs cost $5, $5 for 12 eggs that come out of a chicken's ass. What the hell? Serious. I'm sorry for talking like that, but come on, man. You got these little round circle things that come out of a chicken's ass. $5, and all you did was go pick them up, wash them off, maybe bleach them to make them look real white, or just hit them with soap and water, and then put them in a box and ship them off for $5. Oh my God. And then meat. Oh, don't even get me talking about meat. When a thick sirloin steak, one of those ones that your mouth can water about, costs $35 for one. For one. I'm not talking two. I'm not talking three. I'm talking one steak. 1 pound sirloin steak costs $35. What in the hell is going on? And just like on the show Yellowstone, he says, "Let me, son." He says, "You see things like a rancher." He said, "Let me tell you what I see. See that uh, little brand new cattle over there?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "That's $976.21." He said, "In 7 months, it's $9,400. So I have made a profit of $8,800." He said, "That's $8,800 looking right at me." And he said, "Son," he says, "that's the difference between you and me." I said, "Whoa." Steve. What's up, Steve? Hey, how are you doing, my friend? Yeah, it's rough all over the place with money. Oh my God. I tell you 10,000 reasons why I should not go bid out the next job. And I can only tell you, reason to do it. The reason is me, and I'm worth it no matter how much the material costs. I will make more. Cool. I have an entire hydroponic system in my basement to cut costs. Well, cool, Nubs. That's intelligent. Provides food and medicine for me and my animals. Well, hey, Nubs, that's where it's at. That's where it's at. My migraine costs almost $1,000. What if someone who has my type of migraines, what do? Either suffer a stroke or find a way to pay for it. Well, yeah, what about medicine right now? What about medicine right now? Let me tell you something. I've become kind of a semi expertise at this medicine stuff. If I didn't have health insurance, my friends, let me tell you, I might already be dead. Fact. Okay? I might already be dead because some of the medicine, oh my God, $5,400, $6,000, $8,000. That shit is insane. You're telling me this little bitty, okay, we'll go with it. This little bitty blue pill is $5,400 per pill? What the hell is that? That's crazy. That is crazy. 9 pills cost it. Yeah, what is that? That's crazy. Where some, okay, like that, ooh, that evil hydrocodone. I get it for free. My medical insurance covers it at all. Covers it all. They just put it in a bag and snap it and go, here you go. Mr. Landry, here you go. Take this. What do I owe? Oh, your insurance covered it. It's free. What? You're telling me you're going nuts over people getting what is that? The active ingredient. Uh, and you're telling me that it's free? So you're giving me all this stuff that you're so worried about. Yeah, Hawks. Well, I ain't rich. Dude, I am the last thing about rich. The last thing about rich. And so while we're there on that topic, should anybody care to, I'm sorry I have to do it, uh, should anybody care to uh, help out the channel and basically help support me because I'm not rich. I have decent insurance, but I'm not rich. Then you can use those little links down there if you click on it and to the Cash App or to the PayPal and avoid all of what uh, other people are doing. And so it goes to me, to the channel, and not everybody else. Thank you for that. Okay, now look up colloidal gold and minerals, also maybe a full body detox. Now, Nubs, I have looked up the colloidal silver. I have looked at that. I have seriously thought about that. And minerals, well, dude, my vitamins that I take is heavy minerals. Oh, Hawk, tell Miss Hawks I said hi back. She's such a wonderful lady. You did good when you got a hold of her. Hawks, my migraine not kept in check can cause me that. Yeah. Animal. What's up, Animal? How you doing, bro? Yes, definitely tell Miss Hawks I said hi. I miss not saying hi to her, not talking to her. Oh, she's such a great lady. Well, you might go, yeah, you don't hear her when she gets up in the morning and yells at me, throws pillows at me. That's okay. Mine does the same thing. So, one or the other, it's all the same. Oh, yeah, Momo. Migraines. Oh, my God. I've had two. I've had two migraines. That shit put me on the couch and out. You're doing good, Animal. I'm glad to hear that, man. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm good. How are you doing? Struggling and feeling. Well, I was wanting to know. I'm look up here up on the picture of me or my wrestler, and you see Duke the Man. Now I was thinking, and Animal, you can tell me. I was thinking about changing my name from Duke Landry to Duke the Man. I know, Duke the Man. It sounds cool. Okay, I'm tired of using my last name. Okay, Duke Landry. Okay, it's kind of flat. You know what I'm saying? So Duke the Man. Tell me, what do you think about it? Because you can change your name real easy. It's like $25 and you can get your name changed. So I was thinking about doing that, changing to Duke the Man, and that would be Miss the Man. Wow, that's kind of cool too. Tell me what you think, man. Cut off tip of my fingers. It was a work-related accident, so I was forced to go to the doctor. Yeah, because if you don't, then they figure they open themselves up to lawsuit. Few service doctor said I could die. I said not much, so much. Subsequently, I've healed half. Well, cool, cool. I would have probably let him work on it. Maybe you could have healed it quicker, more no, healed it more quickly. There you go. That's the right way. But hey, man, you do what you do. Duke Nukem. Oh no, man. No, 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 no. My friend, not Duke Nukem. Which used to be an awesome game when it came out. And subsequently turned into yeah, whatever. But yeah, that was a cool game when it came out, man. That was blasted. My grandmother either pokes me to wake up or throws a pillow at me. Mine normally throws a pillow at me or sends the puppy in to wake me up. Let me tell you something. She sends that puppy in to wake me up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, see, Momo likes it. No, it isn't. Your name is good. Duke Nukem. First there was Bruce Wayne, now there's Duke Wayne. Oh, oh. Duke Wayne. Okay, that's second on the list now. Duke Dumman, and now it's Duke Wayne. I kind of like that. But Duke Wayne, that sounds too much like John Wayne. And of course, that's why I got the name anyway. But still, he wanted to stretch the skin over, and it would have been is sealed, not able to grow back. Now, Nubs, do you know if you were up in space in the no gravity zone, it would grow back? Did you know that? Yeah, that's the truth. Look it up, man. If you're in the no gravity zone between the Earth and the Moon, your shit will grow back. Well, that's the point. Bruce Wayne is back. Hawk. Oh goodness, you got half back. Well, yeah, you got half back. That's something. Yeah, maybe you go. Okay, well, they got their half. I got mine. Let's go. Which I mean, from a percentage point, yeah, you won that game. You won that one. First ever work related injury I ever had was me. The principal and two teachers had to carry an out of control 5-year old to the office. He kicked and bit all of us over. Oh my God. And that's the other thing. I don't know what's going on with parents and their children. I mean, they're your kids. You do whatever you want, right? And I'm trying not to be judgmental, but dang, when your kid, your precious little loved one goes nuts and starts throwing shit and breaking shit and does that, kick you and bite everybody around you because he's throwing a little tantrum, man, I'm telling you, that for me, for my family, that's called ass busting. That's where you get bent over somebody's leg and they take to whooping your ass. And you will learn soon, quickly, that that is not the way to behave. Yep, there you go. Spank that ass. There you go. But I don't know, teachers, adults don't do that these days. I don't understand. What's up, Sky? Yeah, teaching a child responsibility is the smartest thing you could ever do. I'm telling you, spank that ass. And I don't know if well, that's because you're just teaching the way to solve things is violence. No, I'm telling you, that's the way to teach a child who doesn't make good decision and acts like that, that doing like that and acting like that is the way to get. You cause pain, you're going to get pain. How do you like it? Well, guess what? If you're not doing that, guess what? You're not getting that. Hello. Trust me, I did with my son. Spanked him 2 times. That was all it took. Twice. 2 times. That was all it took. My son's just he celebrated his 32nd birthday, and he's got a good job. He does house kitchen remodel rebuilds and stuff like that. I mean, from the ground up. creates the center aisles, the cabinets, the countertops, everything like that, and does kitchen remodels. And he's just busy, 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 busy. I mean, they're so busy you wouldn't even believe how busy they are. People want that brand new kitchen. I'm telling you. And I struggle as much as I can to stay the hell out of it. Yeah, yeah, Nubs, it's over. It's yeah. Well, at least all of us here, I believe, all of us here feel the same way. Yeah, yeah, Nubs, that's it. You legally can't spank anymore. Yeah. Hey, sis Momo, you're old school. You spank. That's right. I got it. I got it, Sky. Don't worry, man. I hit them all. Sometimes I don't read them out loud, but I get them. Trust me. Sky, I love you to death, man. I'm not going to miss your comment. You have some very intelligent comments. Always do. Always have. What do you mean you can't spank anymore? Freedom of religion allows you. It is unlineable to impede my right. Yeah. If that is what I believe and that is what I believe says, yeah, you can't stop me from it. Now it may take a little time, might piss me off that I have to go to court to tell you that. So you go, okay, we'll leave you alone. But hey, Sky, you ain't that old. You ain't that now. Me and Hawk got some stuff going now. You can't get charged for felony misdemeanor in some states. So, Animal, you're telling me in some states spanking your child is a felony misdemeanor? Come on, man, be serious. Are you serious? Sweet Jesse Scott. A spared rod spoils a child. There you go, brother. That's it. That's it. No, you want to go with grounding. You want to go with all of these things. You don't ever want to beat your child. But sometimes they have to be shown that that's not the way to act. My child, my house, my rules. Fuck the legalized for a law. Yeah, exactly, man. Fuck them. Oh, shit. I just said that. Oh, sorry. you know, uh, yeah, Hawk, I'm with you, man. I am with you. Adam Garcia. Hey, what's up, Adam? Que pasta? Buenos nachos. Yeah, I spank. I don't beat. Yeah, I'm not sitting there with a belt and whack, 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 whack. That should be illegal. But when they get spanked, whack, you know, this is not the way to act. Whack. That's different. As a child, I got spanked at school. Yeah, by my grandparents, and then another when I got home. Oh man, oh Jesse, man, that's rough. I got spanked one time at school, and it was a paddle, and they went whack, and that was it. And man, that stuff hurt. That stuff hurt. And then because they had called my parents up at home. Of course, back then, my mom was at home. She was a housewife, and told her. She said, "Yeah." She said, "You do what you need to do." And then when I got home, man, I got spanked again. It wasn't very much. It was like two whacks. Okay. But she said she just wanted to make sure I understood that was not the way I was going to behave in school. Good to see you streaming. And my dad always told me, after a whooping, I'll give you something to cry about. Yeah. Yeah, so did mine, Jesse. So did mine. Never been spanked at school because they passed a law they couldn't. Yeah, they stopped doing that, but they still kept it. It was a wall display. And so they would always look at it and go, see, check that out. We do have that. Because you're a kid, you don't know that they can't use it, but they're using it, but they are still using it. They're just not making physical contact, but they're using it. Yeah, Duke, Daddy, teacher spank his booty with a paddle. Neighbor lady used to tell me to go grab a switch out of the willow tree. God bless her. Yeah, yeah. It has to be something that's pretty serious. Corporal punishment. Yeah, yeah, whatever. More like more like mind control. Could also break a blood vessel attempting to do something stupid that you got punished for doing. Yes, that's true. That is true, man. Because, and the reason I brought this all up is because I'm seeing kids do stuff today. I hate to say it, but I'd have been beat half to death if I acted like these kids act today. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Teachers you work for told me that the teachers are not allowed to push kids on swings because it's considered abuse. Dang, Momo. The few spankings I got were all life. Yeah, Jesse, yeah, that's just it. Life lessons. I got them, and it was the best thing that could have ever happened for me. Because that's where I learned where the end of the rope was. You can step here, but you can't go over one more step, or you're going to go off the edge of that cliff. Well, I discovered exactly where that edge was. Yeah, I'm with you, Nubs. Everything from discharging firearms out in the woods to getting a hold of uh, horses and kind of riding them when you weren't supposed to. Well, animal, what you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You might touch their butt. Hell yeah, you might touch their butt. Yeah, with your hand or some other instrument. Hopefully it would be a hand because a hand is actually softer than a paddle because there's no give. Your principal made me pull my pants down when he paddled me. Oh wow. Hey, back in the day. But Adam, did you ever do that again? You may have done something else, but did you ever do that again? I have that issue. I only spanked my child one time. Now at 30, done well for herself. That's cool, Hawk. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. You talk to people who used to get that. My body may be young, but my soul is much older, but wiser, including knowledgeable. Yes, Sky. Yeah. Last week, a 6-year-old shot their teacher on purpose. Yeah, what the hell is going on? How is a 6-year-old kid getting a gun? Can somebody tell me? I mean, other than yeah, Duke, they walked up to the side table of their parents' bed, pulled open the drawer and pulled it out and stuck it in their backpack. I understand that, but how does a 6-year-old get a hold of a gun? Yeah, I know they're pushing kids on a swing because you're touching their lower body parts. When you're pushing them on a swing, if you're not pushing the actual swing, yeah, that's sexual abuse. Stupid. They now imprison kids. Yeah, they do. But down, at least here in Texas, it's only 10 years old. As far as I know, it could have changed, but it was only 10 years old, 10 to 17. But even if you've done something like killed people with battle axes that you got from off the internet, you would first go there before you went into the big house. Liberal parents allowing brats to express themselves. Oh, yes, they need to express themselves. They need to let everybody know exactly how they feel, what they're feeling, so everybody can understand. Whatever. No, they don't. Right now, they need to understand that acting like they did is not a good way to get along in this lifetime. Yeah, in Virginia, yeah, which is where I was kind of born. I believe so. I believe I was born there. But, and the child can't be locked up due to age. 6 years old, killed an adult human being, a teacher no less. God knows we need more of them. And 6 years old, and a murderer, a 6-year-old murderer, killer. That's unreal. When did you ever hear about this before? Ever. The last 200 years. When was the first time you ever heard of a 6-year-old killing an adult teacher by shooting them? Wow. Sky, you're kidding. In California, the maximum prison for killing an adult under age of 6, which is 18, is now 50 plus. Yeah, our whole system needs revamping. It really does. Since the textbooks have been written, everything has changed, especially in the field of archaeology, history, economics, yeah, etc. Yeah, they don't even teach kids about money. Dude, they don't even teach them how to write in cursive handwriting. In the next 20 to 40 years, people won't even be able to read it, and they won't be able to write it. Teacher wasn't killed. She is in critical condition, though. Wow. Well, thank God she wasn't killed. I homeschool to keep my kids from the woke nuts. Yeah, Hawks, that's what we did. We homeschooled our son until he said he felt like he could go and he could handle, which was high school. That's when he was just into girl and wanted to smooch on some ladies. But hey, they got him there, and he went. He went, struggled with it because he was so far ahead of schooling because of us. Well, because of my wife, really. She's the one that was doing it. But that he just lost interest in it. It just couldn't gather his attention because he was so far ahead of it in what we had taught him that he had trouble passing class. He started to take it as a joke, and had one last test and missed it by 3 points, and had one chance to pass it. And we set him and his friend down and made them for 4 hours, made them study. And we stood there almost the entire time, making sure that they were talking about school, and they were talking about what the test was because they had copies of it. And so the next morning they went in. Both of them completed the test in 30 minutes and they passed. What about the parents who gave their kid a gun? Yeah, that's wrong, Momo. That is so wrong. You don't give a kid a gun. Now you can say, hey, this is your birthday present. Here's a 22, here's a shotgun, something like that. But you keep it under your control. The only time they get it is when you're going out to the range to shoot it. Because I believe that everybody should be taught the correct way to handle a firearm. But that don't mean when you're at home you have it hanging out in their closet. No, that's under your lock and key. You know. Yeah, what happened? What happened to that? Did they ask the kid what was going on? Why he did that? Why did he shoot the teacher? I locked down in a middle school. Really, I have pistols and rifles. Yeah, me too. Me too, Hawks. I got pistols, rifles. Yeah, and nobody touches them, but me and Mrs. Nobody touches them. We don't allow it. That's ours, and ours alone. And because it is, nobody touches them but us. Get teach your child what they need to know, and they will not stray away from the knowledge that you instill in them. The best way to teach is to set a life example firsthand. Yeah, yeah. Now, sometimes you can't always do that because you're not in that area where you can give them show them set a life example or a life lesson. But a lot of the times you can, and when you can, you should do that. That's just my opinion. This is all my opinion, by the way. You guys are just saying exactly what I would. Your words will hold much more weight. He was mad. He wanted fruity pebbles, not fruit loops. What are you talking about, Hawks? Who was mad and wanted fruity pebbles, not fruit loops? I belong to the committee of don't be hating on fruit loops. So I need to know this information. Okay? Just to let you know. I am on the committee for don't be hating Fruit Loops. Madman came on campus with a knife. We went to the lockdown. This was when I was a nurse for the special needs kids. Wow. That is insane. I'd rather have knives, swords, and other weaponry of my own preference. And that's cool, Skies. That's cool. Skies, they haven't said why he shot her yet. It was his mother's gun, and she's probably going to be charged. Probably should be charged for failing to keep it under wraps, under control. I mean, you're an adult. If you're not able to keep your firearm under control with either a trigger lock or a box that has little locks on it also, you got no business unless now you're going somewhere, you put it in your purse. Your purse is in your line of sight the whole entire time. It's not on you. Then you grab the purse, you check it. That's different. But yeah, enemies invade America. We will look, Sky. If enemies tried to invade America, there's so many people out there with so many firearms. There's no way they could come in. I mean, you got to figure we're in probably the most technically advantaged land in the entire world because on left side, right side, and bottom, there's nothing but water. You're going to have to come over here in a boat. And to come over here in a boat, it's going to take a hell of a lot to come over here with things like tanks, stuff like that. If it's, if it's an aircraft carrier and you've got planes and stuff like that, oh, we got the planes that will show you exactly how insignificant you are. Okay, we got some badass planes out there that they ain't even showing that could be kicking any other country's ass. So it's going to have to be a ground invasion. And so if it's a ground invasion, oh, you've done. Not only have you traveled 1,500 miles over the ocean in a boat, then you have to face every man, woman in this country who has a firearm, and you've got to go against them, and that's before even the military gets there. That's stupid. That's completely stupid. Okay, that's a no-win situation. It's one thing you're over in Europe, you just travel across the bridge and you're there. But in America, you ain't getting here. It's not happening. Here, the European Union is debating on whether they want to make it okay to be intimate with a young person who is 10 plus. If the young person courses it, oh, it says yes. Wrong. At 10 years old, I could barely tie my shoes together, much less say, I want to screw this person. No. Right, Hawks? I'm trained. They ain't getting my anything. Yeah, exactly. I have been well trained in the use and operation of a firearm. Not happening in this neck of the woods. And the U.S. is talking about following suit if they agree. Oh shit! Animal, come on, man. Are you serious? Yeah, I was 10. I wasn't chasing women. Not until I was 12. When I was 12, then I was a little horny hound. Oh my God, I was a horny hound. But at 10, nah. They still just look foreign to me. Sorry, Bobo and Vanessa. But y'all just look foreign to me at that age. Age 10 as males, we had other stuff to do, right? 10 years old, I had other stuff to do. I had things I wanted to play. I had places I want to go. I had trees I wanted to climb. I wouldn't worry about y'all. You know, yeah. And that's good. Momo, you should get trained. You should get training. I'm serious. Momo, get training. I'm telling you, get training. So you can at least say you can handle it proficiently. You really should. Everybody should. Momo, whatever Hawk says is the truth. Okay? I'm just telling you. I've known Hawks for many years. What Hawk says is the truth. Yeah. 10 years old, Vanessa's playing with the Barbie doll. She ain't thinking about no little guy with a little erection. She ain't thinking about that. Probably ain't thinking about that till nature came up and slapped her up the backside of the head, like it does every woman. There you go, Sky. Even just the simple use of uh uh freaking spray, even spray. Because I tell you, you spray somebody in the face, they're not going to be too eager to mess with you at all. You should be able to get away once you've been sprayed in the face. Bringing knives to gunfights is the best situation. Yeah, because you got 30 feet, and 30 feet, most people couldn't hit two sides of a barn. And get in any closer, you've got the advantage. Yeah. People like to say, I've got a gun, but really, the knife is the winner. Hello, Alexis. How you doing? How's Grandpa doing you? Oh, how's your dad doing you? I'm sorry, Hawks. And I still have Barbie dolls now, and I'm a fully grown adult. I just love Barbie dolls and other dolls and Monster High dolls. And Vanessa, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Reason is young people are lying about age and doing that stuff with other older people, and those older people supposedly don't know they're getting in big trouble. Yeah, they are. Because you do that here in Texas, oh, you are in trouble. You tell me you've got a gun, that means that you want me to take it from you. Uh-oh, don't tell Vanessa that. She'll go, Momo, I need it. They think Street Fighter style does not evolve, and they could be more wrong if they do evolve within time and its space. Yeah, that's true, Sky. Yeah, Hawks, I like what Nub said, but true. You might say, hey, I'm just telling you, you don't want to mess with me. Well, animal, I sure hope they don't make it legal. What this guy up here in DC uh is, I mean, man, he's having trouble walking up the stairs like me. And he doesn't even have cancer. I'm hoping that we've got about a year left, that hopefully something can get done on that end, because the vice president, that's a joke. Have you heard her? I've heard her been asked 4 different questions about 4 different things and come up with the same answer for each one of the 4. What the hell is she talking about? Yes, Guy, I'm aware of it. I know it. I know it, and it can be very, very uh, impressive, and as well as very uh, able to take care of things if you need to resort to that. Uh-oh, here we go, Momo. Here we go, Momo. You shouldn't have said nothing. Vanessa's gonna go. What does that look like exactly? Where's that at? Make it legal, but it will not be legal. Yeah, yeah, I'm with you, Hawks. I can make it legal everywhere else, but I better not see it. I better not find it. I better not hear of it. You coming in my house and telling me that, because you're gonna find your ass back outside, maybe with a few bruises, and who knows? Well, Momo, you're in a energy state of energy. Let me tell you something. We can at any time handle Texas and Oklahoma, every drop of gasoline you need. That's a state of energy. Yeah, that's true, Sky. There's a lot of stuff out there you have to be very careful with, because people do that. You can't look at it and you can't see all the marks and you can't see everything about it to actually, I mean, like the level of quality in making it or assembling it. And because you can't, you have a lot of people selling made from China's at the made in America price. I can't even remember what the last thing I ordered from Amazon was. It's been a while, which is a good thing, because I used to be so addicted to that. People never knew the existence of Street Fighter style, and now they're aware of it, but it's the most effective way to destroy enemies. It is very effective, Sky. Now, that's one thing I don't know if you were aware of. Street Fighter style has changed. It has become a lot more efficient. There are things that used to take two to three uh, two to three moves that now only take one. They've been discovering motor skill control, as well as muscles and how they work and everything, and what does work and does not work. And they put a lot of technological studies in it and updated it. And it is very effective. Very effective. California is having major storms. Oh, okay, Momo. I was talking about something else. But the one thing is Texas is completely is the only country in America that can say, "Screw you, we're out of here. We're our own state." And do it. Texas is the only state in the nation that can go, we've had about enough of you, and just close the gates and become our own little nation. The nation of Texas. Not the state of Texas, the nation of Texas. We have everything we need to be completely on our own. We have our own energy resources. We have our own water resources. We have our own gasoline resources. We have our own electricity. We have everything we need. We do not need anything from the United States. If we were to ever choose, we could do that. And we're the only one who can. I mean, by constitutionally, legally able to do that. One move which I created personally called Neck Sleeper, one of the most effective way to make an enemy knocked out for a whole day. Yes, guy, you just have to be careful because if it's held too long, it will kill them. They'll just never wake up. At least I believe that's what you're talking about. Something similar to that. California signed a contract with Canada. Yeah, we heard about that. Well, speaking of broken arms, I had done it. I don't know. I've got a combination that works pretty well from several different styles. Carry a cattle prod with me to work since I can't use a gun for a few more weeks. Mutual combat is just that. There's no rules in fighting. No, there really aren't any. Yeah, Momo, it is crazy. It is very crazy. I can handle myself. Yeah. Yeah, Hawk. I'm like you. Yeah, I can handle myself. That's a good question, Momo. I wondered that myself. Why is only California making a deal with Canada? Why isn't everybody making that deal with Canada? Now, I don't know exactly how many resources it is. I don't know what price California is paying because California got bucks. But I mean, since when you think about it, the only reason Los Angeles is in existence is because they stole everybody's water. Looking into getting an actual stun gun. Animal, here, I can tell you something about stun guns. Ain't got nothing to do with amps. 1 million amps, all this kind of stuff. Um, it's about volts. Volts are what's lethal. Amps are not. Okay, you can look at even a cop shoot you with that little amp pistol, that little electric pistol. Boom, shoots those two steel little darts into you. And zzz. The thing is, after 30 seconds, it shuts off. That officer then has to press the trigger again to get it to continue firing. The higher the volts, the more lethal it is. So the one you find with the highest number of volts, which isn't a lot, you'll look, you'll see, you'll go, what? What's this? Is because they don't want to make it lethal. But the numbers change. If you look at all the different brands, the numbers do change. And so going with the one that has higher volts is the one that's going to make it effective because they can't go with something that makes 20 volts because then, yeah, that would kill. But if you can go with one that makes like 10, then that's going to be a much more effective stun gun. You despise the leader of Canada. California is a country of socialists. This country is divided and falling apart. It is, Hawks, So like they said, like that Los Angeles cop said, the only person you have to take care of yourself is you. So you should practice, become prepared for it. You got a Lexus, a stun gun. Cool. Should be its own country, Hawks. It's so weird. Yeah, California's out there. They are out there. But you could say the same thing about Texas. There are cities in Texas that are they're a little bit off to the left. So skies, I really liked the Canadian government until they made pistols illegal. When they made pistols illegal, that's when I was like, nah, no, 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 no. Because you can't have one, you can't own one, you can't carry one across with you, you can't do anything with a pistol anymore, ever. And if they catch you with one, well, they're taking it. You just lost it. I'm free and I will remain that way regardless of political nonsense. Hawk, somebody said something the other day. They said, if you want to have a nice world, a good life, get rid of the presidents. Because who would be talking about wars if you had no presidents? It was interesting. Alexis, I'm struggling but surviving. Toodles, hey, what's up, Toodles? Good to see you. Very good to see you. What do you think about the law that says you can't run over peacocks here? So now it's illegal to run over a peacock? Really? I mean, they're beautiful. Gosh, when a male bird spreads out his little butt feathers and makes that full circumference of feathers, and it just shimmers with all these colors, man, it's gorgeous. I mean, no matter what people try to do, there are some things in nature that can't be recreated, and peacocks are one of them. They're absolutely beautiful animals, beautiful birds. Nubs, I'm with you on that one. No, peacocks are becoming extinct. No, I did not. Now I won't eat a peacock. California, here I come for dinner. I wouldn't eat a peacock. Nah. Turkey, yes. A lot of other creatures that fly, I would eat. I won't eat a hawk. I would never, ever, never, ever, never, ever eat an eagle. Never eat a hawk. Uh, that just wouldn't happen. Uh, but chickens, yes. Turkeys, yes. A lot of other birds I would eat. But I don't think I could eat a peacock just because I would think about how it looked when it was alive. Oh man. But you got a point there, you Hawk. You got a point. If war broke out, you'd eat. Yeah, you might eat it. Yeah, yeah, you might eat it. Toodles, what do you think? Would you eat a peacock if it came to you and it was all on a tray and it looked good? That nice golden brown skin that glistened, little bitty bits of garlic and spice and everything on that skin. And you saw those two legs and you go, oh, it looks like it's a turkey. Would you eat one? Would you eat it? No, I could never eat a hog. and I could never, ever, never, ever, never, ever eat an eagle. Couldn't do it. There's something so incredibly wrong with that to me. Government is doing the same BS as the British did in the past historically, and I can see it. You can see what, Sky? Tell me, man. Teach me. Alexis and Toodles, what do you think? Could you do it? Could you eat peacock? T, if you're still here, could you eat a peacock? My whole thing is I just don't know if it's worth that kind of money to get one when I don't know, man. You have your concealed carry. Yeah. I tell you what's worth it is that spray, man. I'm telling you. Dude, I get it every year. I get sprayed in the face with that stuff. Let me tell you something. I ain't thinking about nothing to do with anybody for about 20 minutes. I'm telling you, man. Oh, gosh. Yeah, and you can buy some of the tasers that the cops use. I would in case a war breaks out. Yeah, I think that's about the only way. Alexis is trained. She would just survive. Yeah. If I had to, then yeah. And that was the only thing that was there. Yeah, probably could. But if I wasn't in that mindset, because yeah, it would take that mindset to get me to do stuff like uh, kill cats and dogs or hawks or peacocks and stuff like that and eat them. That would be horrendous to do that with dogs or with cats. Really would. I don't even know if then. I think I'd go to vegetables first. No. 12-year-old girl that figured out that all of the presidents except for 2 or 3 are related back to European monarchy. No kidding, Nubs. And of course, I mean, McDonald's used to have horse meat. I know that's so gross. I couldn't do a horse either. I just couldn't. Eat them? No. Ride them? Use them? Um, yes. But eat them? No. Eat rat meat? I don't know if I could do rats. Now, I've done snakes. Snakes ain't no problem. Heck, some of that meat's pretty good. Rattlesnake's really good. Upgrade to human meat? No. 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 Would never. I'd become a vegan. Because I hate fish. I don't like fish. I don't like to eat fish because I think water's basically nasty. Out there until it's gone through a purifier. But no. Yeah, Hawks, rattlesnake is good. Got a lot of bones in it, but man, when you get the meat out of between the bones and you're staring at that nice white meat, oh my goodness, it tastes so good. Sky looking to a guy by the name of Lysander Spooner. No, vegans don't look healthy or happy. No, they don't look happy. Well, Sky, I'm with you. I don't like fish. And I used to eat buckets of catfish. I mean, buckets. They used to have down at this place called the Catfish Parlor um, on Thursday nights. I guess it was their slowest night. And they had shrimp catfish, all you can eat for $7.99. All you can eat. Me and 3 or 4 other guys would go down there on Thursdays. We'd be probably almost the only ones in this place. And we'd all you can eat, all you can eat, all you can eat, about 50, $60. And they'd bring out these buckets, these bowls, about a little under a half bowl. and bring this bowl out, half bowl filled to the top with fried shrimp and fried catfish. Catfish, shrimp, one of each. And we were there, five of us. We just, man, they'd bring out two of catfish and two of shrimp. Oh my goodness. And lots of sauce. We'd say we want two um, two things of beer, and they'd bring out this beer that had on it a temperature, and it was 33 degrees. This beer was 33 degrees temperature, and we'd pour glasses of beer, and we'd start eating that the catfish and the shrimp, and we would go 5, 6 rounds. We'd walk out there with a little buzz, and I'm telling you, the fullest I have ever been in my life. The most full I have ever been. Oh God, it was so good. It was so good. We did that for a couple years because you could go down there and you was about to get fed. Then they started raising the price, went up to $9.99. Then it went to $11.99, and then it went to $14.99, and then it went to $17.99. When it got to $17.99, I said, "Okay, that's enough." And nowadays, there you go, Nubs. Nowadays, nasty little bottom feeders, catfish, shrimp, and I know this is gonna sound bad, uh, lobster. And I used to love eating lobster. Oh my goodness. But now, nope. Just wouldn't do it. Not now. And now they've got some catfish down here at the dam. They've got this huge dam, and it basically controls the water for the entire region. But this dam has got 8, 10, some people say as high as 12 feet long catfish sitting down there at the bottom underneath where the water comes out of in this dam. Because people have dove down there, had to have permission, had to, of course, buy a permit. Uh, and man, they say these fish are scary. They say it's like having a shark come at you. And if you go to my community page, you'll see what I'm talking about. But without all the teeth, mind you, on the community page, because it's right there at top. These things are scary big. Got a 12-foot long catfish weighing 500 pounds, or if not more, probably more. Nope. Because all it wants to do is just suck you up into their mouth, and once they do, they got you. No. No thanks. I don't even want to be around those. But they've got some big fish down there. Now, and it's more than one. There's a bunch of them down there that are just absolutely just monsters. Nubs, you're a vegan now, man? Come on, man. Come on, Nubs. You don't eat any meat at all. It is said that people who are allergic to seafood is due to a lesser DNA cycle, which resides in most humans biologically, and its flaws is showing how flawed they're being seen. Wow. I had to look that one up, Sky. That's interesting. I mean, that's sometimes I just do these streams just to learn. It's human to disagree, all good. Fun part about having a seafood allergy when you're a kid is when your family is seafood. You can have almost anything for dinner. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Bobo. I'll take a cheeseburger um, with ketchup and and ketchup and a lot of fries with salt. Yeah, they need salt. Vegetarian, not vegan. Okay, okay, vegetarian. Okay, I get it. It is scientist studies, which is very fascinating. Say, yeah, it is very fascinating to say. Anyway, guys, I'm getting luckily for I'm omnivorous, omnivorous or omnivorous. Yeah, guys, I'm getting tired. I came on. I'm so glad that I came on. While I was just like, I got to do it. I got to come on. I've got everybody know I'm still alive. So thank you. I've learned a little bit tonight, man. Sky, Nubs, Momo, Hawks, Toodles, Alexis, everybody. Really, really happy to hear from you. Really happily for me to hear from you. Mom and Dad love catfish and shrimp. I usually have pizza. That's oh yeah, za. Got to have za. Thanks, Hawks. I am being blessed by God, but it's nice to have even more. I'm hanging in there, man. I am hanging in there for man. I'm trying to, dude. I ain't doing nothing, so I'm trying to stream and hang with you guys. Trying to stream and hang with you guys because you guys are awesome. You guys make me feel better. So I just need to get the energy up to punch some buttons and fire away. But love you guys. I hope all of you stay safe. My prayers for all of you guys as well. My prayers are for all of you. Uh, but broccoli sprouts. Okay, I'll look it up. Broccoli sprouts. Yeah, gotta have za. Got to. It's the only way in life. Got to have za. But anyway, y'all be safe. Y'all take care. God bless you. I'll talk to you soon.